The 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Skaggs has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with
on this lineup, should be interesting to see if this pitcher.
So striding forward now, Tyson Huck. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. Babe on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Babe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Eibner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in, Drew Robinson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Babe stands at second with no outs. In the air out toward right field. Medrano moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Babe will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Feliz on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Babe, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in once again, Douglas Streeter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And to score from third, the tying run. Ready for another shot now, Mike Ullman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. 7th inning coming up. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Babe. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyson Huff. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Babe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Frisco. Came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Claudio.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Brian Hida gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Robinson leads off first with one away. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Varela. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Babe sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Striding in once again, Kyle Farmer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Babe is in pursuit, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Ready for another chance? Big Daddy Babe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Babe aboard here at first with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. At the plate, Big Daddy Babe. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Lee Hu. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
24, Lee Hu.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Skaggs onto the grass, and that's the third out. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We've played 8 full. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-1. Ben Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Rounded down the third baseline. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Tap down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. Runner goes. Popped up. And there's one away. Striding into the box, Fernando Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Who scoops it up, and they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. But he'll put this in his pocket. Coming to the plate again, Big Daddy Babe, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit on the ground toward the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth, as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Zach Neal will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. The 2-0 is right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit hard to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Here's Kyle Saul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way.
At the plate, Lee Hu. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
There he goes towards second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Oh, and he botches it. The runner from first crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in, Big Daddy Babe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Lee Hu, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Babe has it in his sights. 2 down. So stepping in, Oswaldo Alvarado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Centeno has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-2.
Leading off for the Rough Riders,
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. So digging in now, Big Daddy Babe. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crow is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Saul. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Babe. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 the count. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Valenzuela is up with it, and there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy.
In now, Big Daddy Babe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The tag, and he is out.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Claudio Cortez gets the win in relief, his second. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Babe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Andreas Murillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, Andreas Murillo.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Babe giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Eli Feliz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eli Feliz.
Pulled high in the air out right field. Babe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in, Big Daddy Babe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. So striding in, number 96. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. This would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Standing in, Clyde Ferreira.
Baseman number 23. Clyde
Now the pitch.
Ferreira.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Digging in, Big Daddy Babe. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Now batting, number 96. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman number 96.
Heading out toward shallow right. Babe has a play. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance. Big Daddy Babe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Feliz shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Drew Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there at the letters 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Play ball. Out. Out. He's out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eli Feliz. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Babe moving forward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a
minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Babe, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Big Daddy Babe.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Now at the plate, Eli Feliz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center.
The 1-2.
Eli Feliz.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Babe is there and he'll bring this one in. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Gil. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Babe has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Babe, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Gil. He flew out in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Babe waits on it, 2 down. Standing in, Big Daddy Babe. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now.
Digging in and looking for more, Andreas Murillo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Babe on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. digging in once again, Big Daddy Babe, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ready for another shot now, Fernando Sanchez.
35, Fernando Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Ready once again, Big Daddy Babe. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy Babe.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some.
Ready now, Clyde Ferreira. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
15-1 is the final. Frisco posted 15 runs in this one. Hayden Gillis takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
A player receives input from a coach.
The game's future stars are on. Jody Kershaw gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that these are your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Drew Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
In now, Juan Centeno. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Babe. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in.
Now batting, third baseman, Drew Robinson.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Babe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Now the relay home. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
A dive, but he's back. Into right field, that's a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Juan Centeno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. At the plate, Big Daddy Babe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The bouncer to the left side. Rivera has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Corpus Christi Hooks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Solomon Jones gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jody Kershaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
They left 14 men on.
Welcome to MLB The At the plate, Big Daddy Babe is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Babe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Vaughn Sherman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Babe, 2 gone. So striding in, Big Daddy Babe.
Right fielder, number 99, Big Daddy Babe.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Doug Rivera. He singled his last time up. The 1-2.
Rivera.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Skaggs backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Babe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets a rain. So stepping in, Michael Montag.
Left fielder, Michael Montag.
Skied into straightaway right. Babe on the move. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Well, that's why they...
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Corpus Christi. Hammers down. Weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hook Rough ride.